Okay, welcome back. So we are still in the bulk data tab. In the previous video, I've walked through different tabs, but this particular bulk data tab is for you to kind of use it to kind of do more, ingest large data into Dynamics 365 using our new application called MDPM. So in this particular video, I'm just going to take it one step further to use the bulk data tab to ingest more advanced, kind of more data. Let's have a look. So what you have in front of you is what I did before. If you're just joining us new, I ingested this particular list of three data in JSON form into the system. So, but there are other tabs as you can see here. We have the AI bit, we have the batch monitoring, but I'm going to go through the paste data, which is just similar to this, and also the bug detection and bulk detection filter. So let's try the paste data ingest. So you can see it's looking a little bit different. Look at this and look at how this one is. So paste data ingest, in this particular tab, all you need to do is to select your environment on the left hand side. On the right hand side, I've been working with department. Where is department? Let's see. Okay, it should be below. I've been working with this department table. So what I need to do next is to put in my JSON or CSV files or CSV data. The records should clearly match your columns that you have. So I have some records here I'd like to ingest. I have, let's say we try, what should we try now? I am going to ingest, let's try this. So I'm going to ingest this data into it. I'm just using three different unique data. You can see I want to ingest to add into this column London 2030, London 2031, London 2032. Do we have this data in our system? I really don't know now. I can show you how to check it, but let's go through this. On the left hand side, as you can see, manual inspection of it. We can go length down and down and down. You can see there's no London 2030, 2031 or 2032. So we're good to go. Now I'm just going to click on this button and we hope this data will go into Dataverse here. So I'm clicking it now.
White heavy check mark pasted data ingestion completed.
And it's done.
3
So what has it done is giving, alright, it's talking. It has given us the statistics, what it has done. Total records was 3 and successful was 3, 0 failed. And it's supposed to be in Dataverse here. We can just do a refresh to see if the data is there. So I'm doing a refresh. It depends on how fast your system is. It might come back immediately that is there, or you might need to wait a little while. But this is one way of refreshing and seeing if the data is there. Let's see where. Yep, look at it here. So there's one, 2, 3. So this is what we just ingested: London 2030, London 2031, and London 2032. That worked fine. You can also see if the data is here.
Switch
just
to
using the
tab.
CRUD operation. Going to the particular table. I've not selected a table here. I need to select the specific table we're looking for. We are operating on, which is department. You remember department 1 table. Then I just read from that table. Then you can come down and see if it is there. So I'm scrolling down. Let's see, where is London? Yep, that's it. There's London 2030, London 2031, and 32. So still in the bulk tab, we have just done a walk through our paste data works. This data could be lengthy, thousands, millions, it will work. So I'm going to go to the next tab here now. You remember when I wanted to ingest this data, to add this data into Dataverse, into the table, I said I don't know if these data are also inside there. There could be use cases in your company or in your operation where you really don't want to ingest the same data into your system for whatever reason you have. How do you check if the data is already there? Now we know that these three data, let me push this aside. Now we can see that these three data are already here. But how do we check that? If these data are thousands and millions and of rows, we should be able to have a way to test it. Now, our application has that covered. So how can we do that? That is what this is. That is why we called it bulk deduplication. We don't want duplicated data to come into it, so we can check. So I'm just going to copy this data first. I'll come into bulk deduplication, and inside bulk duplicate, I'm just going to expand this bit out. So I'm going to paste into it the data we just ingested. What I'm trying to do is for it to check if these data are actually here. Now, how do we check that? All I need to do, this is what I ran before. So I'm just going to click on this now. Check. Once I click on check, this record I did run previous data here. It is going to check, and this record should be different. The last one I did, it checked all this, but I'm going to do a different one. Or do you know what? Because I think they are different data, right? 2030, 2031, 32. I'm going to change it now. I'm just going to check for only two records. Yeah, 2030 and 2021 and 2031. So it won't be the
Select
same.
environments,
So I'm clicking on check for
tables,
duplicates.
and deduct columns.
Oh, it's telling me I didn't select the environment. I also didn't select the table I want to work
Scheduling
with. This
deduct
is the
check
table.
in 0
So I'm
minutes.
clicking on check duplicates.
Deduplication check completed.
All right, so it has finished. What has it done? What is it showing us? It's showing us that, hey, we have duplicates. We have 2030 is inside there. We know it's there. We have 2031. We know it's there. We can even tweak. Let's look for legal if legal is there. So we go to the data. Let's delete all these bits. And we just type in legal there.
Scheduling
Legal.
deduct check in 0
All right,
minutes.
so let's test this guy.
Deduplication check completed.
It's finished, and it's saying yes, there's one duplicate called legal, and that is how you use the deduplication section. Like, you know, this is bulk. You can put hundreds and thousands here, or you can load it through load it through browsing for the data and getting what the particular file you need. And now click on check. It will also work. All right, so that's done. Now I'm going to take it one more step further. We have a tab called bulk deduplication with filters. Now let's go there and see what this can do. Now, as you can see on this particular tab, it's similar to the bulk deduplication, but it takes it one step further. We know there's London 2030 there, which is there. We know there's London 2031. We know also, okay, there is no New York 4031. Is there any New York 4021? Let's start from the beginning. I'm looking for New York 4031. All right, so there is no. Oh, there is New York 4031, right? All right. So if we run this, we are hoping that it will give us a result that all are duplicates. So let's try
Select
this.
environments, tables,
Just bear
and
with
deduct
me.
columns.
Trying this now. It's telling me to select
Scheduling
environment. I've
filtered deduct check
selected
in 0
department.
minutes.
I've selected, and I'm checking.
Deduplication check completed.
All right. So it has checked and told me that there's 3 duplicates. But I'm going to make this now unique. I am going to let's increase this data now. I'm going to increase the data because this is bulk operation we're doing really. And I'm going to say, let's say something that is not here. Yeah, let's put another figure here. Let's put just 777 and 7. So what we're technically saying, we want it to go into this Dataverse, into this table, this particular table where we selected, where we are working on, where we selected here, and in this environment, and check if all these data are already in the system. but we know this is not in New York 777. So how do we know? We can use our eyes really, because data is not much. Is there New York 777? No, nope, 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 nope. They write New York, but not 777. All right, that's the end of the data.
Scheduling
So let's
filtered.
test this
Deduct
one
check
out
in
to see how
0
it
minutes.
looks. I've
Deduplication
clicked
check completed.
and it is finished. So what did it bring? It said there's 3 duplicates, and look at it. It said there's one new data we can ingest. Fantastic. So how do we now ingest this data into the system?
Filtered
Let's see.
deduplication code
It has
generated.
if we click on generate code, it has given us a sample code for us to use if we want to ingest all. But in this case, it's just one you need. All right, I'm going to close that down now, and let's see. I'm closing that down now. So that is how you use the filter section, but it's kind of the same thing with bulk deduplication, right? Let's take it one step ahead. If you look at it here, there's a filter section here where you can say, in all this data, do not look for a particular thing. So I have one, for example. I don't want it to look for this particular 4031. So I'm going to put a script here. Match every other thing, but exempt this particular data. So which means I'm not going to see
Scheduling filtered. Deduct check in
2031
0
here.
minutes.
So let me try it now. Clicking on check.
Deduplication check completed.
It has finished. Let's see. All right. So let's see what it has done. I did put this one. So what it did, it filtered first, which it has filtered this particular record, New York. Let's see, it's New York, right? 4031, and it got 4 records, 0 duplicates, and let's see, I did put it in. That is New York equals to New 4031, and it got 4 records and 0 duplicates. Let's see if the filter worked well.
Scheduling filtered. Deduct check in 0 minutes.
To restart this one.
Deduplication
All right.
check completed.
So because of the time, I'm going to take this last bit again in the next video. All right, thank you.